We have heard about pet dogs, pet cats, many other animals are there which are kept. We keep it as our domestic. We have heard about domestic animals which we keep as pet, cats, dogs regularly. Commonly we have heard. But here it is about a pet monkey which cannot be kept at home. Because as you said, it is not domestic. It cannot be kept as pet. But here in this story, the grandfather is so much. Author's grandfather is keeping this monkey as a pet. As a pet in his personal zoo. Now, zoo is never personal. Zoo is a public place. It has a big area where zoo has so many animals. But in this story, there is a grandfather, his author's grandfather has a personal zoo in which he has kept all the pets, birds, because he has that hobby. Yes. Hobby of collection of pets. So similarly, he collects a monkey, and his name is Toto. And how mysterious he is, and what author expects from him, and author's grandfather hides it from the grandmother because grandmother doesn't like animals to be kept at home. So every time he brings new animals, he hides from the grandmother, right? So that we will read in the story. Yes.
Lesson number 2: The Adventures of Toto. Have you ever had a baby monkey as a pet? Toto is a baby monkey. Let's find out whether he is mischievous or docile.
Mischievous or docile is whether he is mischievous, whether he perform all the sorts of tricks, or is docile is can he be kept at home?
Grandfather bought Toto from a Tonga driver for the sum of 5 rupees. The Tonga driver used to keep the little red monkey tied to a feeding trough, and the monkey looked so out of place that grandfather decided he would add the little fellow to his private zoo. Toto was a pretty monkey. His bright eyes sparkled with mischief beneath deep set eyebrows, and his teeth, which were barely white, were very often displayed in a smile that frightened the life out of elderly Anglo-Indian ladies. But his hand looked dried up as though they had been pickled in the sun for many years. Yet his fingers were quick and big, and his tail, while adding to his good looks, grandfather believed a tail would add to anyone's good looks, also served as a third hand. He would use it to hang from a branch, and it was capable of scooping up and delicacy that might be out of reach of his hand. Grandmother always used when Grandmother always fussed when grandfather brought home some new bird or animal. So it was decided that Toto's presence should be kept a secret from her until she was in a particularly good mood. Grandfather and I put him away in a little closet opening into my bedroom wall, where he was tied securely. Also, we thought to a peg fastened into the wall. A few hours
Okay, let me explain. All those who are writing, when I speak, at least understand, because when you understand, then you will understand. Yes.
Sir, what about my fair book?
Fair book, you will get it because it is with me. When will you come?
I don't know.
If you want, I will send it with someone if you are absent for tomorrow also.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now see. Grandfather had got Toto
Oh my God.
from a Tonga driver. Tonga driver, Ghoda Gadi. And Tonga driver. So, author's grandfather had bought Toto for the sum of 5 rupees. Because at that time, 5 rupees was a big sum of money.
Yes.
1 rupee also was very much a big amount at that time. So grandfather
For 2000
Father is saying that his grandfather had got Toto from a Tonga driver for 5 rupees. Only the important points I tell you because supplementary reader textbook is not the main textbook, but still, at least one question from one lesson is asked. For 2 marks, you have to study the whole lesson, but at least one question is there, even in 10. So when you understand the stories of difficult words also, I will write, then you can write the question. And but I'll tell you, the supplementary reader is more interesting than the main textbook because the stories are more interesting than the main textbook. And if you want to improve your reading, like we get from library, you should read the stories from this textbook if you want to improve your English. So, for 5 rupees, grandfather had bought Toto. It was a little red monkey tied with a feeding trough. What is feeding trough? See, I am only reading important words.
What is a pig? What is
You know the big vessel in which water is kept, from where animals drink water. A big vessel of rectangular vessel, which is raised from side. Yes, sir. In which water is kept, and animals drink water from that. That is feeding trough. So it was tied. Toto was tied to it. The Tonga driver. So grandfather saw that, and he took Toto from the Tonga driver. He gave him 5 rupees, and he said, "Give me." And then grandfather thought that I will add this monkey Toto to my private zoo list collection of animals. Please switch off the mic. Whose mic is on? Okay. Toto was a pretty monkey. Now see, description of Toto can be asked in question answers. How did he look like? How did he appear? Now you know animals and Toto, especially monkeys, have their eyebrows raised and their eyes have gone inside like underway region. But it is their normal appearance and like eyes are inside. So here, how did he look? It was a pretty monkey. His eyes were bright, eyes were sparkling, with this cheek within the deep set eyebrows. Now eyebrows are deep set. Deep set eyebrows means you know, elderly people have deep set eyebrows. Eyes are inside because of the age. So same way, Toto also. His teeth were pure, pearly white. These pearls are very white color, shining pearls. Pearls, white color. So his teeth were also like that. And when he smiled, the ladies were frightened. Which ladies? Anglo-Indian ladies. Means it is possible that author's relatives or his friends were Anglo-Indian ladies. These Anglo-Indian ladies whose ancestors and forefathers Britain must have come to India. So what is forefather? So it is possible that author's relatives and friends were Anglo-Indian. Some came from Britain, some came from India. So they were all frightened when they saw Toto smiling because his smile was cunning.
Yes.
So one more word we have over here, that is
Anglo.
But his hands were dried up, though as they had been pickled in the sun for many years. His Toto's hands were dried up, like his hands were outside in the sun. When you keep something outside in the sun, it will dry up. So his hands were also dried up. His fingers and all, they were dried up.
So what is the meaning of pickled?
Pickled means when you keep something outside and when you keep something in vinegar, you sukai jayega. Same way, that is pickle. And pickle actually is what we eat, athadu. Pickle. Yeah, it is dried up. Stop feeding, please. Pickle is dry. Pickle is dry or wet? Pickle is something when you keep in vinegar. Vinegar like that. So his hands were also dried up, like because he was out in the sun all the time. And grandfather, what is important point of view is fingers were quick and liquid. Wicked means his fingers moved very quickly in all the things. His tail, while adding his good looks, his tail was also adding his good look. According to grandfather, he believes that anyone who has a tail looks very beautiful. So that is what he has written for making us laugh. He also served it also showed like a third hand. His tail, Toto's tail was like his third hand because he would climb the trees with his tail and he would get anything which is far away with his tail. So that was like a third hand for him. And it was capable of scooping up and delicacy might be out of the reach of his hand. All the delicacy means all the things which he wanted to eat, which were far away, he would take it closer with his tail. So his tail was like a third hand. And grandmother always first. What is first?
Not liking.
Angry. Grandmother was always angry when grandfather from grandmother. Grandfather thought that I will hide this Toto monkey from grandmother, from my wife, so that she will not come to know and she will not be first with Totos. Then Toto's presence, this Toto is present in the house, in the private zoo. It has to be kept secret, it has to be kept hidden from grandmother. Otherwise she will fight with grandfather. And where did they hide him? You know now, grandfather and the author is telling us the whole story. You say grandfather kaise hogi thi. So grandfather and author himself decided that we should hide him in a closet, a type of cupboard, not with all these shelves. It is full empty, and it has a passage of air which can come in. So that is closet. In America, in UK, they use this word closet for cupboard, which is empty fully. It does not have the racks. So grandfather decided that we should hide Toto in the closet, which was there in the bedroom wall. And in the author's bedroom, there was a wall. The wall is under a cupboard, which inside. There they hide Toto. They had hid it. Securely he was tied. He was also tied with a rope. And to a peg fastened into a wall. Peg means a type of nail. And the rope was tied to it and the other rope was tied with Toto. Maybe a bag was there. So that it will not come out of that closet.
A few hours later, when grandfather and I came back to release Toto, we found that the walls, which had been covered with some ornamental paper chosen by grandmother, now stood out as naked brick and plaster.
Naked
Brick and plaster. The peg in the wall had been branched from its socket, and my school blazer, which had been hanging there, was in shreds. I wondered that grandmother would say, but grandfather didn't worry. He seemed pleased with Toto's performance. He is clever, said grandfather. Even kind. I am sure he could have tied the torn pieces of your blazer into a rope and made his escape from the window. His presence in the house still a secret. Toto was now transferred to a big cage in the servants' quarters, where a number of grandfathers pet that very sociably together: a tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a tame squirrel, and for a while my pet goat. But the monkey wouldn't allow any of his companions to sleep at night. So grandfather, who had to leave Dehradun next day to collect his pension in Saharanpur, decided to take him along. Unfortunately, I could not accompany grandfather on that trip. Yes.
Okay, see. The important points you will know. I want to complete this story, please. The important words also have written. Understand? Then what happened? He was in the closet, in the cupboard. After a few hours, grandfather and author thought that let us go and see Toto. Is he okay? Is he sitting quietly over there? They went there and what did they see? That wretch. See, what is given over here? That line is given. The peg in the wall, which was tied, the peg in the wall, that means wretch means it was taken out. It was taken out totally from the socket. From the socket means where it was tied. The bolt was released. That The rope which was tied was broken, it was wrenched totally. And the school blazer, my school blazer means whose school blazer? The author. The school blazer was hanging there, it was hanging in that closet, and it was in shreds. It was in shreds, means totally broken and torn. Toto had done all this. I wondered what my grandmother would say. Now, grandmother will see that blazer and she will ask, how did this happen? Who did this? Because she doesn't know Toto is present.
Yes.
In that closet. So, grandmother said, don't worry. Grandmother was instant happy that Toto was doing all these tricks. Grandmother was happy with his misdeeds. He was praising it, that it was a kind of performance. He is so clever, grandfather said. We will give him some time, and if we give him some time, then what will Toto do? Now this is the kind of comedy. Grandfather says to narrator that we will give Toto some more time, then he will take all these torn pieces of blazer, he will make a rope, and then he will go out of the window with that rope. How is it possible? You understood what he said?
Yes, sir.
He will take torn pieces of blazer are there.
Yes.
He will tie that torn pieces of blazer and he will make a rope and he will escape from the window. He will take that rope and with that rope he will go out of the window. It's a type of rope. But that is not possible. So still it is a secret that he is present in the house. Grandmother does not know. Now Toto was transferred into a big cage. Now obviously it was a monkey, so a big cage is needed.
Yes.
So he was transferred into servants' quarter where servants lived. And there lived so many other pets, sociably. Sociably means nicely, in a harmony. Which are pets? Which were them? It can be asked, it will help you. Tortoise was there, pair of rabbits, these two rabbits.
Squirrel.
A tail squirrel, this which was trained. Squirrel was there. Squirrel was also trained. See, squirrel will be trained. We don't know. And for a while, my pet got. So goat was also there. So all these pets were there. Collection of grandfather. And the monkey would not allow his companions to sleep at night. Monkey, he will jump. He will not allow all other pets to sleep.
Yes.
So grandfather would have to leave Dehradun next day to collect his pension in Saharanpur. Now, he was in Dehradun right now. He has to go to Saharanpur. Was Indian. Yes, Indian writer. So grandfather has to leave Dehradun and he has to go to Saharanpur. What has come the previous year, first lesson it was Saharanpur. So he has to go to Saharanpur to collect his pension. When the government officers or officials, when you are in government job, when you get retired, you get pension till you are retired. Yes, after you are retired. But now that system is gone. So, grandfather in some jobs it has been removed. Grandfather decided that I should take Toto with me because if I keep in the house, in my zoo, he will do mistakes.
Unfortunately, I could not accompany grandfather on that trip, but he told me about it afterwards. A big black canvas kit bag was provided for Toto. His with some straw at the bottom became his new abode. When the bag was closed, there was no escape. Toto could not get his hands through the opening, and the canvas was too strong for him to bite his way through. His efforts to get out only had the effect of making the bear roll about on the floor or occasionally jump into the air. An exhibition that attracted a curious crowd of onlookers on the Dehradun railway platform. Toto remained in the bag as far as Saharanpur, but while grandfather was producing his ticket at the railway turnstile, Toto suddenly popped his head out of the bag and gave the ticket collector a wide grin. The poor man was taken aback, but with great presence of mind and much to grandfather's annoyance, he said, "Sir, you have a dog with you. You will have to pay for it accordingly." In vain did grandfather take Toto out of the bag. In vain did he try to prove that a monkey did not qualify as a dog or even as a cork drum. Toto was classified a dog by the ticket collector, and 3 rupees was the sum handed over his bag. Then tortoise and said, "What must I pay for this? Since you charge for all animals." The ticket collector looked closely at the tortoise, prodded it with the forefinger, gave grandfather a pleased and triumphant look, and said, "No charge. It is not a dog."
Triumphant. Important words are ready because that words will come in question answers, so you know the meanings. Okay. You stop with that? No.
Unfortunate.
Okay, now see. You might have understood what happened.
Yes.
Now he was going to Saharanpur next day
Yes.
with Toto. How will he take Toto? Is it allowed?
No.
Toto, it was
Yes,
allowed.
allowed.
Is it allowed in train or bus to take these animals? No. Even dogs and cats are not allowed. Except for some special permission if you get. If you are a VIP. So, yes, and extra special permission is needed. Otherwise, it's a big fine and it's against the law. Now, what happened? Unfortunately, I could not accompany his author. The skin one, he could not go with his grandfather to Saharanpur. So Toto went along with grandfather. But not only Toto, one more animal was there in grandfather's side. Toto was also there. So grandfather was mad, he was carrying his animals with him on his way to Saharanpur. But he loved animals. That quality we should learn from him. How he protected his animals which he kept in private zoo. Then what happened? He was on the trip and a big black canvas kit bag. Canvas is a thick clothing. And canvas shoes are also there. It's a very strong canvas. Very strong cloth. Yes. And it is waterproof also. So in that canvas bag, Toto was kept inside. And with some straw at the bottom became a new abode. A new abode is new home for Toto. It was a new home for Toto. Toto was staying in that canvas bag because it was his grandfather. And he was not able to escape. He cannot get out from it. And his hands, Toto could not get his hands out of the opening. The canvas was open band. So Toto was not able to take his hand out because if he takes his hand out, then others will know that inside there is a monkey. And he could not escape. And Toto could not get his hands out. His efforts to get his hands out, and he was trying to jump from inside. He was trying to jump. And in an exhibition that attracted a curious crowd of onlookers on Dehradun railway platform. Now where was he right now? He was going from Dehradun to Saharanpur. So he was at Dehradun railway station. He was trying to jump. So that bag was also jumping. So onlookers is the public over there. It was a type of exhibition for the public. They were watching why this bag is jumping, what is inside it. So it was a kind of attraction for them. So Toto was in the bag till Saharanpur. There was no problem. But while grandfather was producing his ticket at the railway turnstile, what is turnstile? Turnstile is a steel gate. You know when you enter the railway station, there is a round gate. You have to cross that gate. The gate must pass by time. Only one person can pass at a time. That is a steel gate. That is turnstile. So when grandfather reached there, he was crossing that gate. He was going out. Then what happened? Toto poked his head out. Toto took his head out suddenly at the railway station there. And Toto suddenly poked out and gave the ticket collector a wide grin, means wide smile. He smiled at the ticket collector, Toto. So ticket collector will obviously get annoyed. He was shocked, and grandfather was also shocked. Then ticket collector asked, "Sir, you have a dog with you?" First, ticket collector thought that it is a dog. Then he said that you will have to pay for it. The collector said, "You have to pay money for this dog." Then, in vain, yes, grandfather took Toto out of the bag. He said, "It is a monkey, it is not a dog. You are asking me to pay, but it is not a dog, it is a monkey." Toto was classified a dog by the ticket collector. The ticket collector thought that Toto is a dog, not a monkey. Then Toto was classified a dog by the ticket collector, and 3 rupees was given as a fare, as a fine. He was a big sum of money at that time. The ticket collector, then what did grandfather do? Grandfather said, wait, I'll show you one more thing. See, I have notas in my bag. Will you charge me for this also? What must I pay for this? Since you charge for all the animals, you will also charge me for tortoise, right?
Yes.
Ticket collector looked at tortoise and he said, he had a triumphant look. Triumphant means successful. A good look at the grandmother and said, no charge, it's not a dog. He said that it is not a dog, so I will not charge you for this.
When Toto was finally accepted by grandmother, he was given a comfortable home in the stable, where he had for a companion the family donkey, Nana. On Toto's first night in the stable, grandfather paid him a visit to see if he was comfortable. To his surprise, he found Nana, without apparent pose, pulling at her halter and trying to keep her head as far as possible from a bundle of hay. Grandfather gave Nana a slap across her haunches, and she jerked back, dragging Toto with her. He had fastened on to her long ears with his sharp little teeth. Toto and Nana never became friends. A great treat for Toto during cold winter evenings was a large bowl of warm water given him by grandmother for his bath. He would cunningly test the temperature with his hand, then gradually step into the bath, first one foot, then the other, as he seen me doing, until he was into the water up to his neck. Name.
Nana. Nana.
Donkey's name.
That is the name of the dog. So when Toto was finally accepted, grandmother accepted Toto, he was given a comfortable state
Yes.
and he was kept with the donkey and the donkey's name was Nana. It was the first night in the stable, जो the bell होता है उसमें. And grandfather saw that how is he living over there. He found Nana apparent cause pulling at her halter and trying to keep her head as far as possible from a bundle of hay. So that is not important. The grandfather gave Nana a slap across her haunches. Haunches means backside of the animal. And jerked back, dragging Toto with her. He had fastened onto her long ears with his sharp little teeth. Toto and Nana never became friends. In short, it is said Toto and Nana were fighting, and Nana tried to bite.
Nana.
Nana tried to bite Toto, so they were always fighting, and Toto and Nana never became friends. They were trying to drag each other. This Nana was trying to drag the seat now. Nana was trying to drag Toto with her. Her is for donkey. Means Toto male, Nana female. So her is for Nana, donkey. They always used to fight. Haunches means the back part of the animal. So they never became friends. A great treat for Toto during cold winter evenings was the large bowl of. Now, what was given for eating? During winter season, Toto was given a big bowl of warm water by grandmother for the bath, to take bath. Warm, garam. He would continually test the temperature. पहला तो जोई लेके तो गरम से with his hands, and then gradually step into the bath. First, he used to take 1 feet inside to check how much hot it is. Should I go inside fully or not? And then the other, if it was okay, it was not very much warm. Until he was into the water up to his neck. Then the water came up to his neck. First, he used to step 1 foot, then the second foot, then both the feet, and then he used to go in the warm bath. In that hot water, which was given by who?
Grandmother.
Grandmother during the winter season.
One comfortable he would take
Now.
the soap.
Once comfortable, he would take the soap in his hand or feet and rub himself all over. When the water became cold, he would get out and run as quickly as he could to the kitchen fire in order to dry himself. If anyone laughed at him during this performance, Toto's feelings would be hurt and he would refuse to go on with his path. One day, Toto nearly succeeded in boiling himself alive. A large kitchen kettle had been left on the fire to boil for tea, and Toto, finding himself with nothing better to do, decided to remove the lid, finding the water just warm enough for a bath. He got in, with his head sticking up from the open kettle. This was just fine for a while until the water began to boil. Toto then raised himself a little, but finding it cold outside, sat down again. He continued hopping up and down for some time until grandmother arrived and hauled him, half boiled, out of the kettle. If there is a part of the brain especially devoted to mischief, that part was largely developed in Toto. He was always tearing things to pieces. Whenever one of my aunts came near him, he made every effort to get hold of her dress and tear a hole in it. One day at lunchtime, a large dish of pulao stood in the center of the dining table. He entered the room to find Toto stuffing himself with rice. My grandmother screamed, and Toto threw a plate at her. One of my aunts rushed forward and received a glass of water in the face. When grandmother arrived, Toto picked up the dish of pulao and made his exit through a window. He found him in a branch of the jackfruit fruit tree, the dish still in his arms. He remained there all afternoon, eating slowly through the rice, determined on finishing every grain, and then, in order to spite grandmother who had screamed at him, he threw the dish down from the tree and chattered with delight when it broke into 100 pieces. Obviously, Toto was not the sort of pet he could keep for long. Even grandfather realized that. We were not well to do and could not afford the frequent loss of dishes, clothes, curtains, and wallpaper. So grandfather found the Tonga driver and sold Toto back to him for only 3 rupees.
Orthoped is an animal with 4 legs. That is orthoped. Now what happened? Pay attention. He would once comfortable, he would take soap in his hands or feet. So he would take soap and start rubbing himself. When the water became cold, he would get out and he would run quickly to the kitchen fire in order to dry himself. We use a dryer for drying our hair. Toto used to go to kitchen. In that kitchen fire, he used to make his body dry. If anyone laughed during that, Toto's feelings would be hurt. He would get hurt if anyone would laugh. And then he would refuse that I will not take bath.
Yes.
If anyone would laugh, then he would get hurt and next time he would say I will not take bath. And one day what happened? Toto started boiling himself. When we went to boil ourselves, when we boiled our in hot water. So one day that thing happened. A large kitchen kitli, big kitli, not a small one, a big kitli was there. It was on the fire, it was boiling in the kitchen, on the platform. And Toto, he did not think anything else. What did he do? He decided to remove the lid. He decided to remove that lid from that kitli. And he saw that water was enough warm. It was warm, it was hot. And he decided to jump into it. And he started boiling. He did not know that fire is burning. He jumped into it and he started boiling into it.
But